Let us begin with the fifth section of our video series. In the past sections, we have mostly focused on pre-exploitation processes, where we try different exploits, modules and payloads in order to penetrate our target machine. We also targeted different types of operating systems, such as a Windows XP machine or a Windows 7 machine, a Linux machine, and so on. Now the question which arises here is what we can do after exploiting or penetrating the machine. If you remember, we left many videos at this meterpreter session where we are right now. From this video series, we'll be taking this discussion ahead with meterpreter. So let's quickly jump to a slide and understand what exactly meterpreter means. Meterpreter is basically a command line based post-exploitation tool provided by Metasploit. In the previous videos, we merely focused on pre-exploitation processes, but from now on we will start working on post or exploitation processes where we will try to find further information about our target. Meterpreter is a built-in tool provided by Metasploit, which is a very powerful post-exploitation tool. Meterpreter works by in-memory DLL injection and native shared objects. DLL injection is basically a process where source code is run from within an already running process inside the memory. For example, Explorer.exe is a running process when the Windows operating system is running. So Meterpreter works by injecting its DLL inside that particular running process. So, what advantages does Meterpreter have for normal or traditional payloads? Individual payloads can do specific tasks. For example, they bind the TCP payload. These payloads can only do a specific task at a time, whereas Meterpreter can handle multiple tasks and can perform a variety of activities in order to help us have a deeper understanding of our target machine. Furthermore, Meterpreter does not create a new process in the target system memory. This means that whenever DLL injection happens, a new process is not created inside the memory. The major advantage of this is that the antivirus product will not be able to detect the DLL injection process. They will only be able to detect payloads if a new process is created. And finally, the last advantage of Meterpreter is that communication between the attacker and the victim machine is encrypted. It basically carries over the TLS or TLV protocol. Here is a simple block diagram of the working process of Meterpreter. If you look at the first line of connectivity, the exploit along with the first stage of payload is sent onto the target machine. If the exploit process is successful, the payload tries to connect back to the attacking MSF console. Once it has a connection established, a third stage occurs. The DLL injection payload is sent again to our target machine. Now this DLL injection can load the Meterpreter source code inside the target machine. It can pick up any process inside the target machine and can inject the DLL into it. Hence, a two-way communication will be established between the attacker and the target machine. This is how the overall functionality of the Meterpreter is based. The reason why we are focusing on Meterpreter is that this is a very powerful post-exploitation tool that Metasploit provides. Hence, good understanding and command of Meterpreter can help us in better understanding and deeply navigating our target machine.